Hi, I'm Andy Lewis, write-in candidate for 5th Ward Commissioner in Haverford Township, and I want to thank you very much for taking the time to come to this website to view this video on how to cast a write-in vote. Behind me is an actual voting machine, similar to the one that you'll see on Election Day, as well as the ballot that you'll see on Election Day. And I'd like to suggest that you start by casting your write-in vote first. And in order to do that, you want to go to the left-hand column of the voting machine on the ballot, marked office, and at the very bottom is the office of Commissioner. In the bottom, very bottom column, Commissioner, and in the right-hand corner of that box is the word write-in and a box. It's an X, and it's actually a button, and you want to push that button, and you'll see the light came on. That will now turn on a light, a flashing square button light at the top of the voting machine. Step number 2 is to push that red flashing button. And you'll see that it opens up a black box with a piece of paper exposed where you can write in step number 3, which is Andy, A-N-D-Y, Lewis, L-E-W-I-S. And you can do that with your own pen or a pen that we'll provide to you at the polling location. Alternatively, we also will have pre-stamped rubber stamps where you can actually stamp in my name as well. So you have the option to write it in or stamp it in. But once you've completed that, you've written in my name. Step 4 is to close the lid. That's critical. And that will turn off the flashing red button, which means that you cast your write-in vote. And once you've done that, step 5 is to work your way up the ballot, voting for the other various offices that are up for election, as well as answering the retention questions for the Court of Common Pleas for the various judges up for retention. And once you've done that, the final step is to cast your vote, is to push this green button at the bottom of the voting machine, which I've done. You'll see that all the lights went out, your vote has been cast, your write-in vote has been cast, and all your other votes have been cast. There's one last alternative I want you to consider. Anyone can cast a write-in vote for Andy Lewis for Commissioner in the 5th Ward, whether you're Republican, Democrat, or Independent, or other registration. So for example, if you vote a straight Democrat or Republican ticket by pushing the button at the top here, and I'll take the Democratic button, for example, that will light up the straight Democratic ticket. If you want to cast a write-in vote for me, you have that ability by simply pushing the write-in button in the Commissioner's box. And once again, that will turn on the red flashing square button. And again, you push that button and write in my name and follow the same procedures that I outlined earlier in the video. Once again, I want to thank you for taking the time to view this video. I greatly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate your consideration and support for my write-in candidacy for 5th Ward Commissioner in Haverford Township. The polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Tuesday, November 3rd. Please come out and vote in this critical election. Thank you again.